Okay, hi everyone. So I thought I would do a video today. Finally, going through this SPQR rulebook. I got it out of the SPQR starter box from Warlord, and I did a video about what you get in it a little while ago. But just quick refresher, you get about 16 Romans, the 16 Romans, 40 Gaul or Celtic warriors, depending on how you want to classify them, and you get two characters. Actually, I think you get more Gauls, because you get roughly two 20-man units of just the regular warriors. You get 10 archers, or 12 archers, I think. And then the Romans, you get 8 with Pilum, and 8 with gladiuses, and you get 2 characters, 1 for each warband. It's pretty affordable. I think it's a nice set. I think for me, being new to Ancients, it was a nice deal. And if you've been following the painting updates, I've been working on this slowly, but lately I've been dealing with some personal things, so I haven't really had a lot of motivation to paint, unfortunately. Hopefully I can get back to that soon, but anyway, so I think even if you just want the miniatures, I think this is a nice box. But you also get the rule book, and when I ordered, I was not expecting to get a full-size rule book. I thought it was just going to be like a pocket edition, but it was nice. I'm really glad that they included the full rule book. I haven't been able to play this, and I probably won't have an opportunity anytime soon, unfortunately, but just gonna flip through it a bit, and let's zoom in. There you can see the table of contents. Most of the book is scenarios and army lists, and each army list has a couple scenarios that go with it, which is nice. I think it's a nice touch, and gives you more flavor. The rules themselves, just did a quick read through. I mean, it's Warlord Games, so I know Warlord, some people don't like the rules because they're a little too plain or not historically grounded enough, and I think that's fair. But for me, I look at Warlord rules and say, it's a great, basically, toolbox, and you can modify things, or, if you want to run convention games, or you want to get people into historical games, and I think it's pretty good. We also have a reference sheet here, and the box, if you get the starter set, it has a quick reference, like I don't know what you call it, like topper in the box. You open the box and there's a card, and the quick reference is like a cardboard divider on top. You open it, and then the miniatures are underneath. So that's nice. It's actually nice that the box itself can kind of be kept together as like its own game. So go through and flip through this. So it's meant to be kind of around the time of like Caesarian Rome, so like late end of the Republic, I guess. And it's a skirmish game, but it's based on having a hero, and I think the writers intended it where, you're going to have a ongoing campaign between 2 characters, or, I guess maybe you could even have multiple armies. I kind of like that stuff. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to, do something like that, which I would really like to do someday, a really serious historical campaign. But anyway, Yep, so the rules overall, I'd say, pretty easy to play. One thing that I think is nice about this is in terms of the turns, like it says here, Dice of Fate. So basically, you roll off each game turn for who has the initiative, kind of to mix things up. And we have pretty easy rules, I'd say, and got different, we got a scenario here, pretty simple stats, I think. And then you have a pretty long section that is probably zoom this out a little bit. We have a pretty long section that is the talents for your hero. So it's pretty lengthy. And it's kind of like the Osprey Blue books, so like Pikeman's Lament, the one I really like to play, or I think Lion Rampant has a similar system of campaigning and developing a character over time. The army list sections I think are pretty good. I mean I don't really know enough about the history to really rip it apart, but I mean, ancient history, there's a lot of good sources that are pretty easily available, so I think it's probably fairly easy to write this. Got army lists, different units. It does have mechanics for phalanxes, so if you're doing Greeks or successors, and then each army list has a couple of these unique scenarios. And I think it's a nicely laid out book in general. Compared to the Pike and Shot rulebook, this one seems just a lot easier to find things. It probably helps that the rules are a little simpler, just because it's a skirmish game. I won't go through every single army list. There was one thing I wasn't quite sure if I can flip to it quickly. It was the Persian army list includes immortals, which I wasn't sure if that was correct per se, because from what I understand, if you're doing playing this game according to the period that it's the immortals were more of an Achaemenid era Persian thing. Anyway, I can't find it, but that they have them as a unit. I wasn't really sure about that because from what I understood, it was Parthians who were kind of steppe people basically, and then Sasanians that were a little different. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's not a huge deal. So I guess you can do Imperial Rome with these rules as well. Let me see, because it has Caesar's legions, so end of the Republic. Got Dacia. Dacians are pretty interesting to me. I don't know that much about them though, but in the Carpathian Basin region. I'm kind of rambling now, but you can see all the army lists nicely laid out. Germanic mercenary list. That's nice. Germans may use units from the following war bands as mercenaries: Gaul and Germania. Well, that's good. Might do that for my own armies. And I don't want to belabor it, but I do like that the armies have their own scenarios. It's just kind of nice. I think sometimes when you get war games rule books, the scenarios can be kind of generic, which is usually helpful, but it's just a little extra effort that I think is nice. And I've got an Imperial Rome list, which I didn't realize until I started filming. And nice artwork, really nice miniatures. You know, I think Warlord does a good job with that side of things in their products. And we have Macedonia, and I would assume you can use this for successor states. Yeah, Persia. I guess maybe they do this so you could play the Greek period, because they have Darius. Yeah, so I guess it's designed to be more than just Rome. Maybe that was a kind of me jumping the shark there. Yeah, it would be kind of cool, I think, to do Sasanians, or maybe Parthians, especially because they are, you know, I'm always like learning about the steppe cultures. Yeah, so nice rule book, I think. Hope I get a chance to play it sometime in the near future. You know, I'm just, got a nice little record sheet in the back for your warband you can photocopy. And then that's the end of the book. Yeah, so I hope I can try this out sometime in the near future. I don't really have a lot of gaming opportunities here. Unfortunately, I got in touch with a gaming club, but it's kind of hard to meet people for historical stuff. And things are getting pretty expensive here, and I'm having some difficulties otherwise personally, so anyway, not to get off on that. This is a better product review, so yeah, I think it's a good set of rules, and you should check it out, and I will talk to you on the next video. Hopefully I can get some motivation to do some painting, and I will talk to you all in the next video.